Hello everybody and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. So, in the last episode we got our ass kicked by the Fanatic, and also there was a lot of infestation, so I will actually go to the Courtyard now, even if I would like to try to bring a better party in the way that I would like to have a Jester. But this will have to work. We will have Castilian, our bounty hunter, Reynold, our crusader that will spam inspiring cry. We will have Morphew, our occultist, and Dismas. So, I mean, there are weaknesses with this squad, that's for sure. I mean, sure, we have marking, but marking is not the greatest. But let's try it out. We have 6 invitations, so let's see. We really need anti-venom. I think they usually have bleeds. We have a bleeding heal here, so need some torches. We need holy water. Since we have one, let's bring. Oh yeah, we are kind of out of money as well. That's not great. So, what do we do? Come on. This game is a bit strange sometimes. Do we go like this? I think it's fine. We need the blood though. 2 per each. And then we go. Nope, we need some trinkets. So, let's sort by character restrictions, and let's start with our bounty hunter. Move resist, sure. Move skill, I don't think we will use his stun that much, so we can use extra damage. Would really like to have some of these stun stones, whatever they're called. Because I have nothing that actually increases the chance to stun if you don't go for class specific items like this thing. Eliza Crest, which is fine. Could go with the extra healing though. Minus stress. Fine. Those are pretty good. For tank at least. Let's go with +4 dodge, sure. I mean, these items are so weak sauce. So freaking weak sauce. Never seen anything worse. I mean, sure, we have this one. Doing extra damage, but getting extra stress and lowering max HP. I don't know if that's a great thing. Maybe on our tank. You... Kleptomaniac is not great. Whatever. Yeah. We have anything for occultist? Nope. Well, I think we have a debuff amulet. So that's something, but get even more debuff. But is that useful? I guess so. Let's bring it. So the dispense carry his own head, sure. The thing is, even if it gives us extra stress, and I think some of this guy actually, okay, it's Castilian that has stress, but we can always remove the item if we get too much stress, or give it to someone else. But let's get going. Been a while since we've been here, so we are in the middle. Okay. Yeah, so we had... This was the gate, I think. The gate was here. The red gate. So let's go to the east. Oh, you're already craving. Let's give you some bloodlust then. I don't know if it's better to give them bloodlust early or late, but if I should wait until the next fight. Problem is if... Okay. Battle? That's a key, not a battle. Or locked gate. So... From what I understand, this is not even close to the boss battle in this, so this area is huge. I thought that the red gate would be halfway, but not really. I think these gates we need to cross more than one gate to get to the boss. Why is the music like pretty low? Right, let's see. So we are mostly afraid. Well, these Chevaliers can do a lot of damage, I guess. But I'm like, isn't this guy the most dangerous one, stress-wise? Manservant. I need to do one more damage, which is kind of waste with our trusty bounty hunter here. So let's hope that we can act with our Crusader to do the AoE damage. Maybe.
A powerful blow.
Well, now he's dead the next turn anyways. Well, he will actually heal from that, I think. Yeah. That's 50% stress. Alright. We need to deal with the manservants. What the? Alright. Vulnerability hex. Abyssal artillery. Well, I have no freaking idea what I'm supposed to do with you when I'm not healing. The problem is that this guy... We will use an AoE attack with Crusader. But he will still not really kill this thing. Fine. Start doing damage. Oh, don't you dare move out of the way, please. He's standing there. I don't know if AoE will do 10 damage. It won't.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. I have super low speed though, so that's pretty good. Alright. Well, one thing we should do with our occultist if you're not healing is marking. That's mostly for our bounty hunter. These guys don't really have stress attacks, but if they crit we will get extra stress. Ah, it's fine. I should really like vulnerability hex this guy again. The occultist has really high crit chance, baseline crit chance. Let's start the healing, I guess. Stress healing. 8. Well, it does say 9. I don't know. Double stun. There we go. Marks the target.
As the fiend falls,
Marked target is down.
blossoms.
So Damage-wise, this group we fought was pretty nasty, but we have lower stun skill chance here, which is a bit of a bummer. Whatever. Let's try to get the heal in. These guys are nasty damage-wise, but they are not really big deal stress-wise. So. If we can kill him. There we go.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Minus 40 dodge. What's this? Flagland only. Chip tooth. Plus max HP plus move resist. Okay. Well, you will get really large heals if you use that thing. Let's eat some food. Okay, that Joker is craving now. Do we give this guy blood? I'm guessing so. Could get some. I was going to say that we could get some. Whatever these are called, trinkets. We have both of these, but I think at least the uncommon one should be worth quite a lot of gold. This one, I'm not so sure. Let's see if we can get one stack of food used up. We have a room battle. Right, yeah. Let's try to focus on the courtesan. Okay, well, that made things easier. These guys are really quick. Everything that looks more like a mosquito than a caterpillar, they have really high speed. Now the problem here is that I'm not really going to be able... maybe 21% chance to crit. Sure. Almost. Oh yeah, this is what they usually do. Run around guarding things. Not that the thirst with 50% extra stress. If we can kill Cavalier. Well, I want to kill the other guys first, but... Really? That's a nasty dodge right there. Marked. This is a bit of an overkill. But
press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
a guaranteed kill is a guaranteed kill. Well, if we hit, that is. Yikes. Got the Crimson Curse on this mass. Wow. That was kind of being expected that. Let's march for 2 rounds. Should be fine. To wait with attacking this guy. Nice. Nice bloodlust. Hit him and then heal him up and let him bleed. Kinda makes some strange sense. But we need to let this guy die from bleed, so this guy moves forward so we can hit him with our bounty hunter. So we will just stress heal. Pew pew!
A death by inches.
And who do we want to heal? I'm guessing we heal you. If you can call that heal. Now one problem is actually the bleed resist debuff we have here. And also the fact that he was debuffed. So yeah, maybe that was the wrong decision. But the fact that we have bleed resist minus, that makes using an occultist for healing a little bit more risky business. That was kind of a waste because he doesn't have any stress. Ah well. So, well, let's play really cheap here and try to stun him. I don't like to play this way, but it's kind of the way you need to play this game, which is a bit strange. Unlocking the last mob in order to heal.
Soothed. Sedated.
I think they actually reduced the amount of times the narrator keeps saying something about healing and buffing, because he said something about that every freaking time before. Now, we really need the money. So I'm going to bring money in any case we can. Citrin though. One medical herb. Whatever. It's fine. Let's go and take a look at this room. Well, these guys again, well, we only have 3 more blood.
A fortune.
Punishment Hood. Bleed skill chance. Well, we would have needed that on the Fanatic boss. Holy crap. This thing is rare, so. Bring that. Well. Whatever. Let's bring everything we can. What lies beyond this shackled portal? Can we... I mean, it's a yellow key of some sort. Oh, we need to backpedal. Didn't think about that. Well, to be fair, it actually says battle when you hover over and not locked gate, which might make more sense. I wonder if it's Dismas or if it's Castilian that did this scouting. Oh, I see a battle ahead! And it's like, well, that's not a battle. That's not a moon! Right, let's go. And this is holy water, I think. Okay, we reduce the stress. Good. 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 Okay. I always thought Courtyard would have room battles, but I guess not here. Let's use the shovel.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So, do you want to bring busts? I want to bring money. That's the problem. I want to bring the monies. So screw the heirlooms for now. What are these beggars? I'm getting low on the blood though. But it's so... it's like freaking gambling or something. Okay. Common, uncommon. So I would guess this one would give us more money when we sell it. Minus stress plus accuracy, I actually might want to use this. Let's bring that thing. This common, fine. I think we'll leave this. Should we go greedy and go without bandages? I mean, they don't really make you bleed. They just take your blood. They don't make you bleed. So I could... Screw it. We have a fight here. Just when we lost the bloodlust, that's too bad. So we have a damage dealer with protection while everyone has protection. A damage dealer or a Crimson Curse enemy. Now we only have one guy that can get the Crimson Curse, so I think we will actually focus on Chevalier.
A devastating blow.
Because he has stuns and nasty things like that. No really need to mark. Right. Nice crit heal. Don't crit with the bleed, and I'm fine with that. Well, don't really need your stress heal, but it's always good to heal before you need a heal. Well, before you need it badly, I should say. Nine freaking hit points. Okay, we rolled 9 damage. That was pretty lucky. These guys do have the blight attack though. I removed the anti-venom, so... Stress, stress, stress. Not a whole lot of stress on anyone here. These guys are pretty slow.
Strike.
Quite alright. Dismas is carrying this squad.
At least promises success.
I already have this common one. I need to remember that I'm bringing back a lot of items to sell, because I would be like, oh, okay, I abandoned this and I lost all the gold. I think we are making gold from those things. I hope. We have a room battle coming up. You might want to eat some because you look a bit weak. Okay, this was a diverse group. Crimson Curse? Ah. Well, I don't like the fact that he's protecting the mosquito. We don't have the courtesan though we could attack. I'm just going to take a sip of water. It's not water, but let's pretend I'm being healthy. So 65% stun resist. Might move at least. No? What is this? Extra damage, extra speed, extra... no protection, alright. I've kind of never seen her use any skills because I usually focus her down first, so... Was kind of weird. I wonder what this guy will do on the back row. Maybe that's when he spit that thing, when he used pre-digestion. Because I think one of these attacks makes him move forward. I'm pretty sure. Let's mark this clown. Didn't I get bonus accuracy? No, it was bonus speed, I see. Oh no, it's the back slap! Well, if someone is going to be marked, it's preferably our tank, so I'm not too upset. Now since this guy is marked, we will use the bounty hunter to deal with him. I think. Or we are unlikely to kill anything, so that's why I just buffed ourselves there. Oh, clever girl, dodging. Wonder what will do extra damage against marked targets in this dungeon. I like that we have marked a corpse here. Very important. Well, you were supposed to be marked.
Eradicated.
Don't need any marks. That's the best thing when the bounty hunter says nothing. I like how they can make almost give these guys characters
Annihilated.
just by using speech bubbles.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright. So now we need to know, or need to decide if you think that 1,750 gold is worth more than some of these items. So I'm thinking I will... Uncommon might be worth more. Maybe. But common is definitely not worth more than 1,750, so... Nice scouting. Alright, torch to this. Kinda want portraits though, I want everything. There should be an upgrade for your freaking backpack because this gets filled up so quickly. I haven't used the freaking bandages at all. Do it. Hey, 2 courtesans. That's nasty. How nice of them to move forward at least.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Well, that's a lot of stress. Look at that. He got 15 stress from that because they critted him, so it will last longer. Okay, can we kill this one before she acts? Speed 6, maybe. Come on, Dismas, we need you. Darn it! We have a speed of 9. Alright, well. And now she has extra dodge. Maybe we want to focus on this one? Focus on her instead. I don't want to miss. Oh, how nasty, moving backwards like that. Okay, so we need to do 6 damage. Artillery can do it.
Precision and
That was
power.
quite a lot of damage, to be fair. Oh, your chance to hit is pretty low. Well, we kind of brought you here for stress healing. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for the heal. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's try to shoot this thing down. No. This has been a really bad fight, I have to say. She has 6 speed, our bounty hunter has 9 speed, he hasn't moved. Do you want to heal or do you want to mark? The mark is not reliable, but neither is the heal, so whatever, kind of. Come on, act before her. Nope. So I guess she has other attacks when she's in this form.
Decimated.
We're taking some heavy damage, we need to get going with the healing here. Now, to be fair, it's mostly a problem because we missed a couple of attacks, so and the fact that she critted in the beginning wasn't great either. Right. Can you for once not crit? Ah. I need the heals. Oh, a ruby.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, I'm guessing we will toss away something here. The ruby. And the blood then. Screw it. Screw the blood. Problem is, if we run into one of these freaking crocodiles, we are kind of screwed.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Need to get some lucky dodges here. And maybe some heals. We'll actually attack this guy in order to be able to heal, while this thing, we can always stun it and things. Bit risky to heal someone with 3 hit points. Yep. With a bleed heal like that. Should we go for a stun or not? Let's do healing and hope that our bounty hunter can, or someone can stun it the next turn. Nope. Not in time. There we go. That's a little bit better. Maybe I should have brought healing items for our occultist instead. Maybe I should have brought what is called battle healing, I think, on the Crusader, the skill.
The wounds of war can be healed.
Great.
That's never hidden.
That's actually damage taken. Oh well.
Well struck.
Ah well. We tried. And there we go. Got some extra stress. And some more stress. If we keep it alive once more, I think we will get reinforcements. Maybe. Which isn't great. So let's try to kill it now. To be fair.
Success so clearly in view.
Maybe we should
Or
use
is it
more
merely a trick of the light.
torches for the accuracy, because plus 3% might not sound like much, but it's actually a decent amount. This should reduce some stress. I think we will need some food to get above a certain threshold at least, and now we can even bring more items. Well, that was a pretty boring room, yes. The one thing is for sure, we don't really need to bring keys for this dungeon because they are not being used anywhere. Alright. 2 dead ends with not even a fight. That's fine. Get your freaking blood. Don't attack your friends. Thank you. So, looking at this map, you really have your wings on the sides, and then you have this central piece with locked gates, so the key would most likely be in the end of this section or in the end of this section. One might think. We will head to the east here first. Been a while since we have had a battle. 2 more shovels. Maybe it's time to stop digging up the flowers, because we might want to have the shovels for something else. Let's go to the far east. Everyone freaking craving here. Now everyone's bloodlusting. I hope we get a fight soon then. I think we just got rest reduction from this last time. Okay, hunger check. Can do it 2 more times. There we go, we have a freaking fight. So all of these are high priority kills. Let's go for the manservant before he guards someone. I wouldn't mind killing the courtesan first, but I kind of thought he would be able to act before we got to act with that many people. So here's the deal, I think we need to use a heal. Alright, fine. Be that way. That's a problem with the bloodlust, I guess, that they can avoid getting healed up. I think we should definitely stun her. Since these guys moved up, or moved back, she get in the front line. Now they will get in front of her though, so... I guess that's a pretty good thing with... or good... I would say that's this These enemies' weakness is definitely the stun resistance. The strength is how much stress damage they do. Right. Yeah, I was a bit too greedy there. Okay. Hopefully he will not get healed up again. I don't know if they can use a thirst again when they are already filled with blood. I guess they can, but it's kind of hard to know. Okay, 4 more damage. Heal yourself. Nice heal. And there we have the dodge buff. Well, dodge this. If you can land a heal. Nice. Please don't get upset because we waited 1 extra turn. Okay, 46. Yeah, that's a good pummeling.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Rests. Well, like I said before, we need the money, so we'll go for it. One good thing with the stress in this dungeon is the fact that there are plenty of curios you can use, or yeah, use to reduce the stress if you bring the stuff you need. I don't want to know what happens if you don't use the correct thing with those. Right. I think we want to kill the guarding guy first. That's so freaking high speed. This is a bit greedy going AoE here. 15% extra chance to hit if I go for the melee attack. Greed is good, greed is life. Alright. Could go weakening curse on this guy in the back. He doesn't pummel us to the ground. Oh, yes, marker. If she gets that dodge buff. That's a stress attack.
The horror. Dazed.
Whoops.
Reeling. About to break.
We need those bandages. Now the problem is, sure I can heal him off death's door, but we don't have anything to deal with the bleed. Okay, so the Chevaliers are a bit scary in that way, that they have that bleed.
Becoming unwound.
Yeah, can you land the biggest heal of your life? Well, +8 is kind of the biggest heal of his life, but that doesn't mean it's a good heal. Need to stun that joker. We can keep up with the healing. Almost.
quakes.
Alright, well, this guy will move this turn. Don't you dare killing this guy, thank you.
Masterfully executed.
Okay, that's a pretty nasty bleed he has. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, this guy will have a chance to attack us anyways, so we might as well just take the time to heal here. That was a pretty important heal at that, so I think we might be heading out of here
Perched at the very
because of this
precipice of
death
oblivion.
door. Or maybe not. Saved? Stress is getting a bit out of hand though.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We have one more fight in the corridor. I guess that will decide if we will continue or not. Use the holy water. Use a torch. Anything else we can use? Not really. Alright. So I wonder if everyone loses the bloodlust at the same time, because they got the bloodlust kind of at the same time.
Executed with impunity.
These have stress attacks and stun attacks, which are pretty nasty.
Another abomination.
So it's not the
Cleansed
best
from our
fight
lands.
for healing. Well, at least you healed before you got stunned. And resisted some kind of nasty disease. Really like to focus our occultist. I think it might be worth a stress heal. I said that it wasn't, but since we were able to kill two of these guys,
Be gone, fiend.
might take this opportunity. Problem is, I kind of think he will do more damage, and if he stuns us, definitely do more damage and stress than we will be able to heal in one turn. We'll see. Alright. Looks like we are fine. Well, that's a reason not to keep on playing when you have bloodlusted people in your group, that they
Push
will
on to the task's end.
give you extra stress sometimes, just from fighting. I don't think that was because we stunned it. I think it was just Crimson Curse thing. Uh, 15 hit points isn't great. Like, definitely not great. Seems like it's some kind of randomness. For how long this lasts? Nah, okay, they last quite the same amount of time. Oh, use a shovel, get the shovel. Alright. I think this will be our last fight. And looking at this setup, could be a key here. I'm guessing. Which makes me a bit worried if we have to fight one of those freaking crocodiles. Oh, it might be a key, but this is not a crocodile. Okay, well. Focus on the courtesan, maybe? The problem is that you're the only one that can kind of hit her. So let's focus on the frontliners. Right. Uh-oh, here comes the stress.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
And the damage. Alright. Well, I'm not quite sure. Like, there are a couple of things that I have an issue with this group. The fact that we can't really focus any one. Well, we can focus kind of this second row with both our damage dealers, but otherwise it's kind of clunky in who we can attack and who we can't. So maybe the wrong decision to attack this guy, because I don't know. I wonder what he can do when he has this form. Needs to do 2 more damage. Could go for the weakening curse, but let's try to get some healing before the Chevalier attacks. Okay. That's a super guard. Well, great. That's great for you. I'm guessing we just kill him. Don't have much of a choice. Haha! Quite important dodge right there. Quite important that he did more than just 8 damage there, but alright, fine. Maybe did. But you're kind of a stunner, so we can't stun that joker. 80. Well, I mean, this thing can heal from 1 or 0 to 19, okay? And I don't think we have seen a single heal above 10. Which I find a bit disturbing. Now we did resist the bleed from this guy, so I'm guessing that's fine, but... At least we've gotten pretty much all the crits we need from Dismas. So that's something. So can we get that 19 heal now? It would be awesome. Alright, well, great. Nice. We needed that corpse to be gone, because otherwise this might take forever.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I've seen stronger heals in the level 1 dungeon, I'm just saying.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay. I think we will go back to base now. So, we might want the keys here. I don't think we can use them there, but... Nope.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
A blue key? Well,
Paid for in blood.
as far as I know colors, that's not a blue door. I'm guessing there will be a blue door behind this, so we need to go up here and find the yellow-green key. Or we might need to go back here and find the key. Maybe. But since we don't have any food left, I'm not going to bother moving back all the way over here. Because if you get the hunger check, it would cost us much more stress, so... We might also get a fight in the corridor, which I guess is fine. Nah, let's just regroup. Regroup in the hamlet.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
I think that went alright. But it's kind of interesting that we were able to keep the stress at bay with a Crusader. At least until I bloodlusted everyone, and then we got the horror from the courtesan. So maybe bringing those tonics that remove horror might be a thing. Damage with low HP, light resist, alright. Max HP.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
A Shrieker has stolen 8 of your trinkets. Well, that sucks. Which means we need to deal with this guy if we want to recover our trinkets. Well, why did it have to be level 5? Like, look at my level 4 guys. They are not very strong. They are not very strong at all. Well, at least that boss I have seen being fought, not like the Fanatic, so I know that you just need to survive like 4 rounds or something, but still it's a level 5 super boss against my guys that I can't even give trinkets to. Well, I guess might have some trinkets to use, but still it's kind of hard when you don't know what he stole, but we need to deal with it. Let's see what we get. We get 1,500 for this one, so that might have been a mistake, bringing that one with us back. Let's sell these guys. What else did we get on the run? I'm pretty sure we got this one. 1,500, alright. What else? Maybe that freaking Shrieker stole all our trinkets we brought back. Well, we got this one, but that's not something I will sell. Oh yeah, we got one of these grave robber thingies. Didn't we? The satchel? No, I destroyed the satchel. Alright. I felt like I was bringing back multiple... Oh, this one, no? That was 20% healing received we got back. Oh well, maybe we didn't get more than that. That's too bad. I guess, I mean, this one I will at least try to use because I think it's pretty awesome. because you need the bleeds. The heal is whatever, because usually you overheal with it anyways, so minus 20% is not a huge deal. So, I don't know. Anyways, we have some money, we will try to deal with the Shrieker in the next one. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.